another adventure. Ed here as always. I've been a little bit preoccupied recently with exams and assessments at school, but now I've got a bit of free time, so I'm going to do an episode. And just to let you know, in the next couple of weeks I've got more coming up, so I'll just see what I can do. Anyway, I've been having a bit of a run around. I've been enchanting, killing various mobs because I want to get some specific things like gunpowder and bones. I mean, I'm not that worried about bones, but basically I've just been killing normal mobs. I'd love to get some more ender pearls, but what I have planned for today is to build Etho's practical mob system, I think it is, something like that. It's basically a huge tower in the sky which spawns lots of mobs and just kills them by gravity. I was thinking I might make them make it an XP system, but it's a little bit complicated because you can't just change the block height so they don't die from gravity. Because it's multi-layered, they're all falling from different heights. So what you'd have to do is actually slow them down with water or something, and then crush them to a level where it's, with pistons, to a level where it's easier to kill them. And then you'd have to use, splash potions or whatever. And as far as I'm concerned at the moment, the blaze farm in the nether is enough. I have found those spider spawners over in the hill over there. I think there are 2 of them. There might be 3. Anyway, I can expand that to make a spider XP system later, which will be good because this system which I'm planning to build today doesn't actually allow spiders to spawn, which is probably a good thing. Also, it doesn't allow endermen to spawn. If you watch Etho's video, which I'll link in the description, he actually says you can just alter the height of it so that endermen will spawn inside. But the problem with that is that once they touch the water, I don't know if this is the same as when he made it, but now when they touch the water, they will spawn outside the spawner, and you'll just end up with endermen all over the place. And it's not like the controlled sort of thing I'm looking for here. Check out the exact location, but I'm planning to build it somewhere in this sort of field area here, although this is a massive field. But somewhere around here, because it's basically situated right in the middle of all of my bases, apart from the village and so on in that direction, but my main bases, which means it should be sort of easier to access, but I don't want it too far, because otherwise I'd have to create another station. Basically I just want to get off at the station for this house here, and for the farmhouse thing, and be able to just walk over to it. So it's probably going to be around here somewhere. Also, if you didn't know, I don't think I've actually mentioned this before, but this farmhouse I do actually plan to have as like a massive farm, like 10 times bigger than the small one back at the shack, which means I also kind of don't want to take up too much room with this thing. So, because there's actually not that much space around here. I mean, there's a lake, the ground is pretty uneven. Maybe, I don't know, I'll have a think about it, but maybe I might build it somewhere else. We'll just see. Actually, go with this spot, and I've gone ahead and I built the first layer of the mob system because I just wanted to get the design set before I went any further. So I'll just show you what it looks like and how it works. This hole, by the way, here is not actually the center. The center of it is where this gravel pile is, and I'll remove that and fill in these additional holes when we get around to testing it. So basically, the half slabs on each of these pads prevents any spiders from spawning in here, because the spiders won't be able to go through the holes and they'll clog up the system. It's only 2 blocks high, which means zombies, skeletons, creepers, and that's it. I think will all spawn in here. but you won't get Enderman, as it doesn't work anymore anyway. And basically, each one of these pads is a space for whatever the mob is to spawn on, and then water streams from the edges will all push them towards the middle, and they'll fall down, and there's a gap of there's a height of 23 air blocks to the ground, or is it 24? Something like that. It's enough to make the mobs die by gravity. So that should all work, hopefully. I put these lights in because I plan to have a lighting system, meaning I can turn the whole system off when I want. And I'm just going to build this next level so I can show you all how it works. Now, I've gone with cheap materials for the whole build because basically I don't want to spend a huge amount of time gathering the resources for it. So it's basically just this, I think it's pine wood, it's the wood from that forest over there, which is huge. I've basically been using that forest for everything, including the bridges and everything, because they were before we had the different dyed woods, the different stains of wood. And I've replanted a bit of it, but basically it's never got even close to running out, so it should be fine. And I've also gone for sand, obviously because it's quick to gather and just easy to build with. So yeah, I think from now on I'll just speed build this next level, and then the levels after that I'll just record off camera and we can do some testing. that's pretty much how you do each one of these. Damn, I mean to do that. Each one of the different layers, and if you look at Etho's tutorial, which again I will have linked to in the description, he goes a lot more in depth than I do, but that's how you do it. And I think I'm gonna make this one another sort of maybe 8 layers. 8 layers should do, hopefully. Perhaps 10, I don't know. You don't really want to go above 10, but I'll do that now off camera. I've got to go and get some more wood, that's why I didn't put the roof on, and get some more glowstone for the lighting, and then when I've done maybe like the first 5 or something, up to a level where we can test, then we'll do a bit of quick testing, and then I'll finish the rest of it for next episode. Okay guys, see you on the other side. Okay, I've got the first 3 layers done, but it's just taking longer than I thought it would, so I'm just gonna have to stop here. It should be enough to show that it works, at least to a certain degree, and then I'll finish the rest, hopefully for the next episode. At the moment it looks like a massive ugly thing in the sky, but I've got a few ideas to make it not exactly blend in. I don't think it could ever blend in because it's too massive, but make it look a bit better, a bit nicer. I've done the water on the top 2 levels, as you can see. I'm just going to show you how you do it on this bottom level, or how you do it on any level, but I'll show you on this one. So basically there are 8 points where you need to have source blocks. There are the 4 in the 4 main sides, and then 4 in the corners. So where these blocks are, you have 2, and over here we need another one. This corner we need one. Over here gonna need just one there, and one in this corner. So it's just this side left right here. I'll get over there slowly. Now it's pretty much set up. I just need to move down a bit. I put a wooden block there. Ah, that's right. There's a fence. Okay, hang on. Okay. Now. And I've just disabled the lighting in each of the levels, and hopefully that'll be enough. Actually, I might just quickly climb back up and check. It looks like there's some light bleeding in up the top, but it could just be a glitch or something. It's kind of weird. I don't think it's the sand, is it? Maybe it is. Ah, damn it. If the sand counts as a transparent block. You know what I can do? I didn't think of that. But I think as long as the higher... Sorry guys, my computer crashed. But yeah, as I was saying, I think if the highest level has... Looks like the lighting's kind of screwed up again. But if the highest level has something other than sand, it might work. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's just go down the ladders. Okay, and now we can just remove this stack, and it should be ready for testing, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Okay. I might just go to sleep and then we'll come back and test it out. Okay, we'll just test it now. Theoretically, all I need to do is turn on the mob spawning. Go out of peaceful, normal. I'll stick it on hard. And we should see our entity count climb. Hopefully. Come on, I hope that sand's not going to be a problem. If it is, then this whole design is screwed. And I'll basically have to look at it and make a new one. Let me have a look up in there. The other thing is, oh, hang on. It's probably safer if I don't go directly up. But the other thing is, there could be tons of caves in this area, which means that they're sort of taking all of the spawn. Actually, it was off center, wasn't it? So I can just go up. But they could be taking all of the available entity slots, meaning that this thing can't spawn anything. Ooh, shit. Okay. It is spawning things. Slowly but surely. One thing anyway. Or was there something else? Hopefully it's not too far. Like I'm not too far off the ground for the entities to not spawn, but we'll see. I can mess around with it, and if it doesn't work, we'll try and fix something. Anyway, it spawned something, so I'm just going to assume that it will spawn more things. I'll work on it, and next time, hopefully, it'll be, well, hopefully it'll work a lot better. I'll light up any caves in the area, and we'll go from there. Anyway, that's about it for today, guys. Actually, I thought of a name for it. I think I might call it, like, the Spoil Collector, or something, or the Spoil Gatherer, or something. So I'm not really going to use it as an XP farm. I'm just using it for the mob spoils. So I think that's what I'll call it. Anyway, as I was saying, that's about it for today, guys. Work on it, and hopefully we'll get it working. And until next time, guys, I'm out.